question about multiculturalism. Does it enhance or threaten British society? You're going to hear Faisal from Saudi Arabia. This is a flag, and this is a traditional clothes. And Memo from Turkmenistan, he's wearing the traditional hat. And this is a flag. And Viton from Bangladesh. And me from Germany, Pakistan, and Italy. And this is already a good example about multiculturalism in Britain, because we all came to study here and we are all from different countries. And multiculturalism, what is it? It's the living and working together of different people from different countries and different ethnic groups. The next is this one.
Hello. Multiculturalism is a big issue nowadays. In Britain, British government are also encouraging multiculturalism. Here and there, we see many people from other countries. Here, Muslim, Hindu, Buddha, Christian, all together. Even British government also encourages multiculturalism. For example, I can put here on example. Last 29 of May, there was a wedding party in Royal Palace. There is a crossing event. In that crossing event, there was a boys, one group of boys, and that group of boys, they choose from different cultural groups. There was black boys, there was Chinese boys, there was Asian boys. So it's true. It's one kind of symbol of multiculturalism. And we think the British government also encourage multiculturalism. Though we cannot deny we have difference, but it is the fact that everyone is different, which brings a riches into society. Every nation has some talentful things, and they are coming to Britain and they are contributing their talent is here. So it is a very good example in Britain. All together are working as a multiculturalism. So it's a very good example in Britain for multiculturalism. Now I can show you tables how British government is encouraging multiculturalism. In 2001, one survey, one census was, we can see there is different people, black Caribbean, black African, black others, Indian, Pakistani. So many people, they come from outside of Britain, and the British government is promoting them. This is the figures. So next speaker, so Memo is coming. He will describe it is multiculturalism enhancing British identity or not. Thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to talk about enhancing British identities. As you know, if we walk on the street and or go to a club or we walk in the shops, we can see different people from different countries with different hairstyle, different skins, but some of them, they think that they are British, but really they are British. Because in history, as we know, there was lots of movement, and for example, in the 17th and 18th century, lots of African people were brought from Africa as slaves. And at the moment, nowadays, they are British because their grandparents and their grandchildren get to it. And in 1960s and 1970s, there was a big majority of people which came from Asia side. And it was a big amount of people when the population of the British will rise. And now the 8% of the population in Britain is like like people from different countries who have a different culture. As this one said, like lots of people came in from Italy, as we showed in a table. The big amount came from Africa, and at the moment 62% of population think that multiculturalism makes the British life better. And as people came from different countries, they bring their own cultures, their own traditions, and the British people get used to it. For example, the Notting Hill Gate Carnival, which is brought from Caribbean people, it was in the past, and nowadays British people are celebrating with Caribbean people that party, and it's common for British society. And next my speech, I want to give it to Faisal.
Hello, good afternoon. Related to what my colleague said, racism in England is one of most important things that people talk about the history for many years. I'm talking about my experience and what I have learned and what I have told before. The history of England, British was the most racism country in the world, which many countries know that British people are racism, but nowadays they are completely different. You can see that lots of things completely changed, which is there are different culture and different background, different skin. People now who live together as a family, black people with the white people, which was very big problem before. And nowadays you can see that it can be seen the racism in Britain has been reduced because of multiculturalism, many backgrounds. Lots of British people, they get married with the other country, Asian country, which is actually help the society and the new generation to become a bit and can be threatened by to the British identity. Thank you so much, and any question?
Okay. Thank you, Faisal. As we've seen, we see no compatibility between multiculturalism and Britishness. British government encouraging multiculturalism, and as you see, here we are 4 persons, we come from different countries, and we are studying here very hopefully and very eagerly. We are very happy. There is no racism, there is no discrimination of from different cultures. So Britishness must be part of multiculturalism. We hope it, and we hope everybody would be happy. We support multiculturalism, and it will be long-lived multiculturalism. So thank you for your attention. The end of this presentation.
If you have any question, you can ask.
Okay, very quickly, any questions, anyone?
If you have any question, we are happy to answer you.
Okay. I'm interested, anybody else have a question? No? Just one question then. I'm interested in something a couple of you said. Faisal, you said an interesting thing. You said that in the past, Britain was the most racist country in the world. That's a very strong statement. I was a little bit shocked by that. Possibly it's true, You can be shocked by the truth, but perhaps it's true.
It's also,
And then you said that now there is no racism
yes.
in the UK. So if Britain was the most racist country in the world, and now there's no racism in the UK, which would make it the least racist country in the world, what happened? How did Britain go from the most racist country to the least racist country?
It is developing day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Before, Britain was most racist country. Now we are seeing there is no racism.
Mm.
So we think it's developing day by day, and it's developed. There is no racism.
Mm. But what developed? What happened?
Because
Acceptance, because
lots of people are
yeah.
migrating to Britain, and there are too many culture.
Mm-hmm.
So British people, they understand that they must, and they, as well as the government, they make a role if someone has a problem with the racism, like religious or something like that, or the black people and white people. We know that for a long time. Even the other countries.
Mm-hmm. And Nita, you were going to...
Yeah, I want to say it's just people accept that Britain is multicultural, and if you live together in one house, there are people from so many countries. You have to somehow accept it, and you can't just.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. I think that picture it's very interesting. You've chosen lots of pictures of children and schools, and that's what I believe is that what happened in Britain is it's possible to be racist when you don't really know any people who are a different colour or a different religion. But if you grew up as a child, with other children in your class who are different colour, different religion, they will be your friends. And then it's very difficult to be a racist if the people who other people are being a racist about are your friends. So I think possibly that's the pictures of children you've chosen are really relevant. I think that's part of the key. I disagree though. I don't think Britain was ever the most racist country in the world. I think countries like South Africa were far more racist. They had much more racist governmental policies than Britain ever had. I agree there was a high level of racism
that's
in Britain.
what we have been told from the history, or what we have.
Right. Possibly you could say because of colonialism and the British Empire, that was something where racism. And I also disagree. Unfortunately, I disagree that there's no racism in Britain today. Unfortunately, I believe there is racism.
And we see on the wedding party there is a one crossing, and the crossing event there is a many boys, and that boys they select from different cultures, black, Chinese, Asian, and British media focusing on that black boys and Chinese boys. It's say symbol of multiculturalism.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. But it doesn't mean there's no racism.
And that event, that show, was watching for whole world.
Yes.
And
even in London area, they are divided to so many cultures, like Chinatown, Arabic town, like
it's a multicultural.
and
Yes.
India, West India towns, just around here.
Sure. Yeah, but people still tend to mix quite well. Okay, right, thank you very much. We need to move on because we've got other presentations. Okay, we'll give everybody a round of applause.